What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time you're touching down on this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. Today, you already know what we're here to do. We are going to be getting into the Joe Freshgoods and Converse T-Shirt Chuck 70. So these actually released last week. The first drop was at the Fat Tiger Workshop, that is Joe Freshgoods store out in Chicago. It makes sense that Chicago will get first dibs, the first chance to get the sneaker, because that is his hometown, and I respect that. I was able to secure my pair off of Converse's website during the wider, more global release. If you are not familiar with Joe Freshgoods, he is responsible for one of my favorite sneakers this year, the Don't Be Mad New Balance 992. I've talked about these a lot on the channel. The review is up on the channel, a full review and on foot. So if you haven't seen that already, make sure y'all check these out after you watch this video. So let's get into the box, because there is a story here. You can see it says not a bootleg this time on the front of the box, right over the Converse logo. It says not a bootleg on this side, not a bootleg on that side as well. It says it all over the box. So the story behind that, basically back in 2017, Joe Freshgoods came out with the Don't Be Mad Converse. It went pretty viral, so much so that there was a follow-up to the Don't Be Mad Converse called the Dover Street Goods. If you don't know, that is a play on Dover Street Market, and that was actually a Complex Con exclusive. Bootlegs have definitely been a hot topic of 2020, so to see Joe Freshgoods kind of pay homage to his bootleg beginnings, it's an interesting twist, because we have seen, you know, some bootlegging stories that didn't work out so well this year. But for Joe Freshgoods, it all worked out. It's 2020 and he had a full collection with Converse. So that's the story behind the box. Let's get into the shoes. Getting into the sneaker, like I mentioned earlier, it is a Chuck 70 high, a classic silhouette, and it definitely gives off a 70s vibe to it. A lot of the things that Joe Freshgoods has put out recently had that same 70s soul vibe to it. So I was interested, I looked it up, and it seems that he was researching the first black owned club in Chicago, and that's one source of inspiration for these sneakers, as well as the rest of the collection. And I definitely get that from it. And you can also tell from like the promo, the neon lights, the 70s clothing, it was definitely, you know, kind of obvious that he was interested in some type of 70s nightlife. The upper of the sneaker is made up of a collage of t-shirts, hence the name of the shoe, T-Shirt Chuck 70, some of which were featured in the Converse collection, like this Love and Happiness tee that you can kind of see in the corner. On that same side, right around the ankle, you have this checkerboard pattern, and it has JFG in some of the squares. Down below that, you can see it has a JFG family reunion tee, and towards the front of the shoe you have a green and purple tie-dye. On the opposite side of the shoe you have a checkerboard pattern as well up by the ankle, but the squares are a different shape. The green and purple squares are a lot bigger than these black and orange ones, but it does say JFG inside the squares as well. And also on that side, down here right below the Converse tag, you have this t-shirt tag. If you've ever owned like a t-shirt, just a regular Hanes tee, Converse tee, any type of plain white tee, this is kind of what the tags look like, but it says JFG. What else does it say on there? Made with love, XL. Tee's so great you won't need to cop extras. And below that, underneath it, this material is a little bit different than the rest of the materials used on the shoe. It feels like the material on a white cotton t-shirt. Right next to that, this middle panel looks like it was taken from an airbrush tee, and near the toe box on this side of the shoe, it looks like some type of smiley face pattern. I would love to see all of the t-shirts in full so you can kind of see the full designs on every shirt that was used. It's definitely a bright colored shoe. On the tongue, you just have a bunch of different colors: blue, red, yellow. For the toe cap and the midsole on this one, they used an off-white sail color. Now I know sail or off-white is not popular with a lot of people. Some people just prefer white. On this shoe, I think it works well because it is kind of inspired by the past. They also included an extra set of laces that are the same sail color, so you get the black pair inside the shoe and the sail extra pair. The left and the right shoe are the same pattern, so it's the same designs from the t-shirts on the left shoe and the right shoe. Now if I had to nitpick, I would have preferred they made the left shoe and the right shoe different. This way we could see different parts of the t-shirts they used and more of the designs. Also, I just think it's kind of cool when the left and the right don't exactly match, especially if it's supposed to be a collage. All things considered, I think Joe Freshgoods killed it again. I don't know what he has planned for 2021, but I will be paying close attention because he definitely blazed the trail this year. So I picked these up in a 5.5. I haven't tried them on yet, so I'm gonna do that and we'll roll into the on foot footage. But first, before we get into the on foot, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I'll check y'all out in the next one.